are you trying to hide?
You don't touch her.
What don't you want people to see?
Call the authorities. If we're not allowed to, call the authorities.
You can't feed our animals. Sorry, baby.
There's definitely upwards of 50 animals. There's probably cows all on that whole top. It's a double-decker.
The last transport, there were 3 dead ones. They came from Ontario, so they've probably been on the truck for at least 1 to 2 days with no food, no water, and they're just on top of each other and they can't barely move. Basically, they're just waiting to go inside, and then once they go inside, they get killed.
It's like, can we do anything worse to them?
Don't you be giving them any water. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're gonna...
What are you
How do you know what's in there? Get that water out of here.
What do you think it is? It's water. It's
How do I know?
You think we're poisoning
Call
them?
the
They show up
authorities.
here dead.
It's Poland Spring cases. You can
What
look
are you
on the
trying
other
to hide?
side. You don't touch her.
What don't you want people to
Call
see?
the authorities. If we're not allowed to, call the
You
authorities.
can't feed our
That's it.
animals.
We're not feeding them.
feeding
We're
them.
giving
It's water.
dehydrated
This is a basic
animals
right
water.
for anybody.
They've been on the truck all
How
night,
do I
right?
know what's in your water?
We don't care.
No, get away from my trailer.
We're not touching
Get
your
away.
trailer.
You're
We're not touching
my
it.
animals.
Actually, we're
You
not.
have no right.
You're dropping them off to their death. They're not yours.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
Listen, we all used to eat animal products. How do you think most people would react if this truck were filled with dogs and cats?
What do you give a
You don't think people would give a
I don't care what you think about dogs or cats.
Do they feel pain?
Yeah, they have it perfect in it. They're fine.
Do they suffer? Do they have the capacity to suffer?
Well, anything has capacity to suffer. Why don't you go to China and try doing this?
Because there's people in China, from China, doing it. I'm from here. I'm here.
They don't tolerate that. You know, here we're kind and put up with you. There's some people here trying to go to work, trying to make a living, and you idiots are out here. You're rotten from the inside out. You can have that on camera. I don't care what you do. Where are you going to put that on YouTube? And who's going to watch it? People like you.
That's fine.
This man brings animals to their death.
Yes, absolutely. And I love it.
Love.
Yes. I feed people.
I've been coming here for about a year. Every other Thursday. I mean, this is the least that we can do, and just by putting this on our social media, when people actually make the connection and see the victim behind who they're eating, that's what it was for me. I was actually on a highway and I saw one of these trucks drive by, and it was filled with pigs, and my dog was sitting next to me in the car, and I looked at her, and I looked back at the truck, at the pig in there, and I looked in one of their eyes, and I made the connection. It was like, there's no difference. They both want to live. They both want to be loved. Why do we eat one and love another? Look at his eyes. Look at him. He's so frightened. He's in so much pain. Like, I wish I could do something. It's just, it sucks. It's like we can't do anything except be here.
I know how it looks in there. I love the animal.
So
That's why we raise them. Because we actually know how it works. We love them. We feed them. That's the only reason they're alive. They're raised.
You love your children too, I guess, right? Do you send them to the slaughterhouse?
Oh no.
How do you kill something that you love?
No, you're an idiot.
Maybe I'm an idiot.
Yeah, put it on this earth for us to eat.
Says who?
Who said that?
Even if they were, if we have the option to not do that,
why don't we do that?
Okay, we'd starve to death.
We're all vegan. We all are
Yeah, but
thriving.
that, you know, you're...
We're not starving to death.
No, you're not thriving.
You don't know anything about any of us.
Well, there's child abuse right there.
Buddy, the truck's gonna move soon because the driver doesn't outside, okay? So we're gonna have to stand back in a little bit. Yeah, well, the driver's inside the truck now.
I kind of try and just block it out now, because otherwise I would just be a wreck, you know? They're definitely killing them in there already.
I know, they're dumping. They're dumping. So this is their intestines. A lot of the time it's heads and hooves. Sometimes you'll see an ear tag with their letter. That was an entire corpse that just fell from there. Sometimes the animal, they don't make it inside, they don't make it overnight because the conditions are so horrific inside there as well that they'll die and then they'll just dump their bodies in there. They'll cover them in ammonia, and then these trucks get sent to rendering plants where they turn it into different soaps and dog food, cat food. It's one after the other. I mean, you'll just see barrels with like guts and hooves.
you.